Hello YouTube community, my name is TheJackgamer13, and we are back with some more If My Heart Had Wings. Wow, 3 episodes in a row, that's pretty surprising, not like me. Doing it all in one session kinda helps though, doesn't it? So, last time, we interrupted this girl in her work because we were looking for some club activities. We ended up finding this place, it's in a garage, and this very mysterious but attractive beautiful girl is here, and she's making plans for something that we don't quite know what. And there's a thing on the other side of the room that's covered in a sheet. To me it looks kind of like a machine of some sort, possibly a vehicle. Good lord, my chest decided to just go off there. Anyway, so as we were apologizing to basically let her know what was up, she's just like, I don't care, you're allowed to be here, whatever. It seemed like a kind of blunt way to say it, but she wasn't angry or anything. She has a strange way of speaking. Well, I'm sorry. I'd better go. As I said that like a total loser, a huge sound echoed around the garage. What's that noise? With a lack of energy in her voice, the beautiful girl before me held her stomach and fell down onto the drawing board. Was that the sound of your stomach just now? We're inside the garage, so the sound echoed like crazy and sounded more like the growl of a monster. She seemed to sway as she tried to get up, but she didn't have enough energy, so she slumped back down with her cheek on the drawing board. Would you like to eat this? I took some bread out of my bag. I thought I'd get hungry with just a lunchbox, so at lunchtime I bought some melon bread. Her eyes shone as if she were an explorer who had discovered treasure in a cave in some unexplored place. Yeah, go ahead. She took the melon bread, opened the wrapper immediately, and bit into the contents. I never had melon bread when I was over in Japan. I probably should have. I had a few other types of like interesting dishes over there, but not that. She was getting crumbs everywhere, but really looked like she was enjoying it as she devoured it greedily. That's such a problem. You need to not do that and actually eat. Could that be because she's poor? No, I think it's just because she's very focused. The fact that she was so ecstatic over something like melon bread actually made me quite worried for her. She didn't show any signs that she was thinking my generosity and just ate up the high-calorie melon bread. I don't know where I got entirely from, but whatever. That look. That look. I'm doing finger motions and like facial expressions. That doesn't really translate well. I gotta speak. That look is not quite what I was expecting for that. She murmured happily, looking happy as can be. She looked like she was mulling over the taste in the melon bread in her brain. She said as she turned back to the drawing board. Then she started drawing the plans again, with incredible energy. From the serious look on her face, it seemed that she had already forgotten about me. She's a strange one, that. Not just a little, but very strange. I kind of dig a little strange. Not very strange, but a little strange. We'll see how it plays out, I guess, though. Currently, Kodori is top girl, best girl, but we'll see. Okay, well, I'll be off now. Perhaps she didn't hear me. I put the melon bread wrapper that she had left behind in my pocket and turned to leave. I reluctantly left the special atmosphere of the garage behind me. I never got her name, though. Kinda wish I had. Well then, maybe I should head back. By the time I had finished watching the various clubs, the sky was orange as the sun was setting. Hmm? Ageha was at the school gates. Ageha looks towards me and points to the cell phone she is holding at me. I told Ageha that I would take a look at the club activities before leaving. Hmm? I left my phone at the dorm. Doesn't it say in the school rules that you can't bring cell phones to school, though? Apparently I do. I mean, it's alright if you don't get caught, I guess. In my case, I'm not so worried about the school rules. It's just too bothersome to carry a cell phone around with me. I used to be like that, and then I got addicted to mobile games, and then I had like people messaging me on like Snapchat, and then I like stopped having people message me on Snapchat, and it just sort of stuck with me to continue using my phone. Like, it's not like I don't have people messaging me, it's just not as much as it used to be, you know what I mean? So I used to get that, is the sole thing I'm trying to say. Hmm? Wait, how did you know my number? 5 years ago when I left Kazugara, I was still just a kid, so I didn't even have a cell phone. What? I mean, don't bother if it's too much hassle. Oh, don't bother, it's too much hassle. Writing text on a cell phone is too fiddly, which is a real pain, so I don't really like it. But it looks like Ageha isn't listening to me, and we start walking on ahead. She has started walking on ahead. I spoke over her, but... It seems like an interesting school. It was different to the sports schools or regular schools, and had a special kind of atmosphere. Everyone looks like they enjoy it, and it's... how should I say? Like they come here to hang out. Things they want to do. I don't know. There were a few that seemed interesting, though. What do you do, Ageha? Robots? That sounds interesting, too. Yeah, I'll think about it. Huh? Isn't your place around here? Nah, I had no idea. Hey. Thanks for everything today. No, I mean that you were the same way towards me as in the past. That was a big help. Oh yeah, huh? Serious? So what? I didn't have that kind of thing at an all-boys school. Ageha looked happy as she said that. So have you. To be honest, I thought she would have grown up to be more rough and tomboyish. Hmm? Ageha started smiling quietly. Looking at that innocent smile reminded me of how Ageha was when she was just still a kid. Yeah. Oh. Bam! Ow! She gave me a great big slap on the back. Yeah, Jane. Ageha gave me a big wave and turned the corner. Ow. Doofus. She might have gotten a little cuter, but she hadn't really changed on the inside. Welcome back, huh? Her attitude hasn't really changed since before, and somehow I felt that it has saved me. After Ageha and I went our separate ways, I did the shopping for dinner on the way back. It's going to be hot food again tomorrow, so I have to give them some food that will give them stamina. Enthusiastically, I put the menu together in my head. Oh no, I forgot to buy milk. There's a convenience store right in front of me. I don't know why I said it like that. Captain James, Tiberius Kirk, representing Riverside, Iowa, planet Earth. Like, I just sort of... I had that weird syntax. Let's try that again. There was a convenience store right in front of me. 5 years ago, there was there was a tobacconist here. I think it's tobacconist, but that's such... I never heard that before. I guess I never really thought about people that sold tobacco and like what the term for that was. I guess I just thought it was like... I don't know. We also don't really have like places that are just tobacco places, you know. We've got all that in convenience stores and all that kind of stuff. It's a little expensive, but I don't have time to go back to the supermarket, I thought to myself. Here's my girl. The automatic doors opened, and the one with the self-proclaimed cool allure left the shop. She had a bag on her lap, and she had a smile on her face, which was the exact opposite of cool. She didn't notice me and went back in the direction of the dormitory. It's her. She didn't go to school, so what is she doing? I gave up on buying the milk and followed Kotori. When she got back to the dormitory, Kotori opened the front door just slightly. She called Hat from the other side of the door and spoke to him about something. She was sneaking around and seemed really suspicious. I don't know how we're mean. We helped you in a very crucial situation. Is she talking about me? This is a girls' dormitory, so I'm the only one there. I don't remember being mean though. I don't know why, but it appears she is sneaking around to avoid being found by me. I mean, if that's how you feel. I head for the back door to the dormitory. I'll hide in the kitchen for now. What's up, Hat? Shh. If this is about me, tell her I'm not here. I doubt that he got the message, but wiggled his butt as he left the dining hall and headed for the entrance. While I'm waiting in ambush, I'll put the food I bought in the fridge. After a little while, when Kotori came into the dining hall, she went straight for the cupboard and took out a spoon. Without taking out a dish, she stayed seated in her wheelchair. She put the shopping bag from the convenience store on the table. Inside was... Haargen Darch? You know, copyright purposes. Needless to say, it was top quality ice cream. I don't know, I prefer Gin and Berries. I think the Gin and Berries is much better than Haargen Darch. Not only that, but it was family size. It's the big pot that cost 2,500 yen, or for, you know, Americans out there, about 25 bucks. About, you know, it's about 110 yen to $1. So, like, rounding errors and all that, but just sort of divide by 100. She opened the lid, and in her right hand, she had the type of spoon that you eat things like curry with. Kotori's spoon was still above the smooth surface of the Haargen Darch, and she dug a big hole in it. One scoop like that would be about 100 yen. She stuffed the whole thing in one mouthful. I'm sorry. You just ate a 25th of this Haargen Darch? Just like that? That's crazy. That's some insane stuff right there. Maybe she does have a cool allure. She's definitely gonna get a brain freeze. There's no way she's not. She brought her hand to her cheek, as though she was flooded in happiness from the bottom of her heart. What the hell is she doing? Seeing what she was doing made hiding and watching her seem pretty ridiculous. Without knowing I was watching, Kotori began to shovel in more ice cream like a construction machine. Even if it was only 105 yen ice cream, you'd savor the flavor more than that. With the next mouthful of ice cream, Kotori suddenly lowered her head, holding her temples. Told you, you can't be eating it that fast. And Hat's like, what the hell's going on? To be able to get brain freeze from eating too much Haargen Darch is the very height of luxury. It's also where we're going to end the episode for today. Thank you all for joining me. I've been a little bit more on the nose with trying to read off the stuff. Not as nearly as many sidebars as I usually do. We're going to be getting past that in coming episodes. I'm just trying to get sort of back to where things are new for me. That way, when I do my commentary, things are still a bit more fresh. But the story does need to progress at some point, so consider this sort of like the non-filler episodes of the series, where you're getting the storylines as best you can. Anyway, thank you for joining me. My name's the Jackhammer13. It's a pleasure having you here. I am signing out, however. I'll catch you guys next time.